It is now common knowledge that no citizen leaves the house without a face mask. Washing your hands as you enter the bus station or the market have now become a norm to all. There are some people who are proud of the government's measures to prevent the COVID-19 pandemic. The government has a lot of plans to encourage citizens to wear face masks because it protects you personally, your children, your neighbors, and the country as a whole, which is good. The money that the government spends now encourages Rwandans is little as compared to when Rwandans don't protect themselves. For instance, if they say in a day 3,000 people are admitted, could the hospitals be enough for them? And even though they're available, it would cost a lot.
It costs a lot of money.
Rwandans are free again to do their jobs, but there's an obligation that they should obey the law. Life has changed because when a person is at home, there's no hope of life, but now people are back to their jobs. On the other hand, various service providers, especially in the markets, believe that business is doing well, even though some of the people are not wearing the face masks properly. There are people who don't know how to properly comply with the rules that we have been given to observe a 1 meter between us. People don't understand it as much. I am a technician, and we have to put them in line and tell them that I welcome them only if they observe a meter distance. When you tell them, they understand and they tell others as well. Police are at the forefront of enforcing the COVID-19 prevention guidelines, and they are cooperating with various other agencies, including youth volunteers. Nishimwe Nathan is one of the volunteers we found in Nyabugogo bus station and checks the public's compliance with the regulations before entering the bus station. People here obey the rules, but not all of them. Some don't properly wear the masks. Others are in close proximity when there are many people, but usually they follow the guidelines at a 90% rate. The Ministry of Justice is urging every citizen to abide by the COVID-19 prevention guidelines, as these regulations are for the benefit of all Rwandans. Non-compliance with the rules will have penalties, according to the Justice Minister Minister Busingye.
The law is in place, and some people have been taking it for granted since the first day, which means they have to spend a lot of time figuring out how to deal with the police, which is how long they spend, and others spend nights in various prisons. But the main thing is not the penalties given. The main thing is that you could get infected and affect others as well. What we should all avoid as Rwandans is contamination, and there are measures to avoid contamination, as we have been told. As the security authorities, we desire that people should not require us to put pressure on them to follow the rules. But in our villages, places of work and businesses, it should be our initiative because we know what the problem is.
In Rwanda, more than 250 people have been infected with COVID-19, of whom more than 130 have been cured and 0 deaths.